All right, we're going. We're recording. I'm going to start us off with a recap. Last week on The Power Within, the Shadow Dragon Association got into a lot of saucy interactions. It started off with the crew avoiding the unwanted eyes of the Honam and the Golden Dragons. They were spotted by some low level grunts from the Honam, but Minji quickly made them reconsider. Getting through the city, they stopped by a familiar boulder, placing the opal to communicate with Pharaoh, the mysterious. Proceeding with their monster hunt, they found a snoozing Baroth. As they approached, it caught wind of their plans, standing to greet them. The Baroth attempted to stampede them, but their strategery made quick work of it. The final strike coming from Dog and Pharaoh, making use of their teamwork crystals to enable their vorpal blades. On the way back home, none other than Pharaoh waited them at the boulder. With much discussion and a bit of angst between both Pharaoh and Yuko, the SDA agreed to work with Pharaoh, her plan being to assault the ancient wizard towers, clear out the grime. To what end? The SDA was kept out of the loop. The crew now must make its way back into the city to their hideout, again avoiding the detection of those who wish them harm. Shall they make it there unscathed? Let's find out. All right. So, last we left, we were returning back to the city with our bounty. However, we have to try to make it back to the hideout. I will post this. Now, when I click this here, show players, does that make the map pop up for you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're at the gate, the Shinden Gate, and we have to go north back to Jola, and then north again back to Huanghe. And I have reworked this, so I will pop that up again, showing the players. If you scroll all the way down back to Blocking Out the Haters version 2, this is the new way that this functions, and we will test this and hope that it works out perfectly. So, step 1, we need to choose a society representative. I was sort of assuming that that would be Minji because I believe hers is the highest. But you guys can choose that for yourselves or amongst yourselves.
I'm very for Minji.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm pro Minji.
I'm pro Minji.
Perfect. I think how this may get altered in the future is each additional time Minji basically uses her defense, it might be like a map situation where like each time she gets reduced by 2 or something. So if for whatever instance we have say like 5 factions looking for you guys, you may have to split the duties amongst yourselves a little bit. But to start off, we will go with the Honam detection. Honam detection now as I'm going to say a bunch of things that probably mean very little to you all, but they are a faction tier 2, meaning they are a tier 2 faction level faction. That's right. So basically, they get a +1 on their d20 to attempt to find you. Rolling against Minji's defense of 20, they fail. The Golden Dragons now look for you. They are a better faction with more power, so they get a +3. They also fail. So now you have made your way to Jola. Proceeding from Jola to Huanghe, we do the same things again. Honam, Golden Dragons. Oh, and the Golden Dragons actually potentially find you. So now we're going to go into step 2. For step 2, you choose to either escape or fight. I'm going to assume you probably just want to escape, seeing as how you are full of rewards currently. Choosing that, you will choose now an escape representative, and you can choose either acrobatics, athletics, deception, diplomacy, intimidation, or stealth to then attempt to battle the Golden Dragon's defense. In this example, I put Dog because he had a +8 stealth, and that was tight. But you guys can choose which way you want to do that yourselves.
I'm cool with dog.
Yeah, I got a +10 athletics too. If you want to like muscle a card or something in their way to like slow them down, so we can just ixnay and scram yay.
Yeah, if everyone's good with that, I'm down with that, and it sounds perfect to me. Yeah, you guys, you hear the whistles from the Golden Dragon as they try to wave you guys down, and yeah, dog, you just put your shoulder into a cart and tell everybody to bolt. So yeah, if you would kindly roll that athletics, you'll be rolling your athletics versus a 13 defense.
My browser froze on me.
No.
I'm just getting my computer back to running, so
Copy that. And actually, we can do this.
You want
So you're rolling athletics?
dog?
yeah, athletics, please.
Perfect. That succeeds. So dog rolls at 15 against the Golden Dragon's 13 defense. So with that cart diversion, you guys are able to get away. So you have successfully re-entered the city, got back to your hideout, and you're able to get back with the goods. So, first things first, you're going to take the Baroth trophy to the Shaanxi to turn it in and get your reward for that. But this time, I now have a very cool NPC for you to roleplay with. So, as you get up to the Monster Hunt building, I guess, where they have like the guild building, your representative is Sunja. So each like Monster Hunt company gets a Shaanxi representative. They're the ones that sort of interact with you and tell you which bounties that basically are available to you. And then they have their own like bosses and managers and whatnot, but she is who you interact with. So you come into the building and you notice Sunja is at her sort of alcove desk area. Sort of what would be equivalent to like a cubicle in these times. It's sort of like the bullpen where there's a bunch of desks pushed together, maybe some bookshelves because they're a bit more of a nerdy group, but you're not of a high enough level to be. Your representatives don't take you in private rooms. Like you're out with the public basically. So she notices you guys coming in and she waves you over. As you can see, that's sort of what she looks like. She's, you know, her just kind of as like a sleepy nerd type who sort of lazily reads books and it's just very knowledgeable, a bit soft-spoken. She's like, "Hey guys, did the Baroth give you any trouble?"
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Oh, that's great.
You just kind of like rubs her nose. Nah, got that thing down easy.
Great, fantastic. You guys have really been helping me out with how much your efforts have been. They've just been great. Here, let me.
You keep the money coming. You keep the money coming. We'll keep making your life easier.
Oh yes, of course. And speaking of, let me go get your reward. So she stands up, and the money and everything is sort of behind the counter and probably back in a vault. You've never really seen where it comes from, but she grabs the basically whatever trophy you guys grabbed to prove that like you did the deed. Takes it back to the vault. She's gone for a few minutes and then comes back with just a sack, like a little coin purse. And so she gives that to you. It's going to be the same reward as last time. I'll put that in the chat once we get to downtime. But she holds it out, and who's going to be the one that takes the takes the reward?
Me.
I was gonna say I think it's only fitting that the person that got the killing blow gets to take the reward.
I hold all the money, and then I about fall out of the air because it's
Yeah,
probably
so
heavy.
Minji grabs it. I think someone has to grab Minji because the weight of it just is gonna pull her back down to earth.
Yeah, Yuko will hold her hand out to catch Minji when she starts to fall to the ground.
She's like, "Oh, here you go. It's a very good pleasure doing business with you. I think with a few more successful hunts, we could probably proceed to the next level. We could get more things, and maybe I can do my studies somewhere not out here. That would be, oh man, I would love that. But that's not about me. It's about you guys."
I want to kind of like size her up and be like, is she ready for the field? Like, has she done field work before?
No, sir. She is full on like library. She's very knowledgeable, but like it's all books. Like she's probably, I'm gonna say she's probably never even left the city. I don't think that they would like do field trips for the monster hunting like Shang-Chi that are just going to be really just doing the paperwork. Like
Just the
I think,
clerical stuff.
yeah, like I think you guys were probably taken outside the city at least once. You probably did like an overnight trip or something, so you can go through all your training to where it's like, okay, this is how you leave the city. This is who you talk to leave. Once you're out here, this is how you act. If something bad goes wrong and you have to sleep outside and not return to the city, this is how you do that. That sort of stuff. But like, that's more so on a need to know basis. Like, remember, the city is very much like leaving the city is illegal, right? So like, unless you were doing these monster hunts, they don't want people to know how to do those things. So yeah, she just hasn't received that training.
So I just kind of want to say to her, like, get a little more dirt under your nails, and then maybe we'll take you out in the field one day.
So she like looks at her nails and she's like, they're very dusty. You'd be surprised how much dust gets on all these scrolls. It's dirt of a different kind, dog.
Have you ever had anything more than a paper cut?
Well, I mean, I've probably cut myself cooking dinner, yes. I don't get in scrums like you guys, but...
Does she have like books on her desk, like stuff like about the actual monsters, like just information?
Yeah, 100%.
Like Yuko would just like start looking at that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wouldn't even really say anything to her. She would just be kind of peeking over and looking at all the books and information there.
Sure. You have any particular interest? Are you trying to find something, or are you just curious to see what she's...
Yuko's just naturally curious, especially about like animals and stuff like that.
For sure. So yeah, like, so a lot of the research that she's been doing has been for the monsters that you and her other companies have been hunting. So like, you probably see a book on the Baroth because that was so recent. There's probably some books on the Drakes, a few different types of like younger, sort of lower level Drakes. Yeah, probably what's some other low level monster hunt stuff, like the Agenath or whatever.
Pookie.
Yeah, just like early game stuff for Monster Hunt. You're gonna see the books that are depicting those and talking about that.
No, for sure. Just a little roleplay for Yuko to
Right.
take her curiosity.
100%.
I want to like put my hand over the top of her desk and just like rub some of my fur like over the top of the papers that she's reading and just like knock off all the loose dirt.
Dog!
Just, like,
Dog, don't! God, it takes so long to clean it off when you come here.
That's
Boy,
field
honestly.
dirt.
I mean, I do love your samples from outside the city, but please put them in something that's not my books.
I'll get you out in the field soon.
You don't have to be you don't have to be a dick, Aki.
Toby's gonna look at her and be like, you could always smack him for that. He won't bite.
Oh, I'm not one to smack, you know that. Although, with these earnings, dog, you could buy me something to eat.
I don't buy food. I have it cooked by a young blood.
Well, isn't that
I only
nice?
do that like once a week.
I guess Dog doesn't get hungry often.
Dog hunts for his food.
Oh, now he hunts for his food.
Well, Sunja hunts for her food too, but it's just at the marketplace.
Maybe I'll take you up on that soon.
I mean,
Soon.
you would have to see some of these vendors. They get really tough. And I'm on a budget.
Sunja has a point. I've done battle with these merchants. They can be real assholes.
That's right.
Young blood, you do battle with them by choice, not by circumstance.
That's probably true. Anyway,
Maybe I'll take you out for a meal soon.
well, Dog, I appreciate it, and I might forgive you for all this dirt that you've made me now clean up.
Share and share alike. You said you want the field, I brought the field to you.
Not like this. Anyway, you guys better get out of here, or you disturb one of the higher-ups.
Right. You're so good to help us out. We will take our unruly crew here and get out of your proverbial hair.
I appreciate it, Minji. You're always so amenable.
Donna. Well, you just kind of waves as they walk off.
Yeah, she waves off to you guys as you leave. So yeah, awesome. So, and also remind me, because I believe this happened, but if it was not, then it should have happened. Did Pharaoh she gave you guys a signing bonus, right? Like she said that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. I was like, I'm pretty sure I said that, but
Yeah, sorry, I didn't put it in the notes.
no, you're
Yeah,
good.
sure.
You're good. So and that's not actually Dekonga that said, oh wow, look at that. It goes underneath. Wow.
That's cool. I didn't know that actually.
I didn't even know that existed.
Me either. That's dope.
Yeah. So these are the payoff for the mission. You got one CL5 soul shard from the Baroth, and you got one CL5 soul shard as your signing bonus. That's 180 XP per soul shard for 360 total, or 54 shards, lowercase, each for 108 total. You also have gained +1 rep with the Shanxi. They gave you 3 CR1 soul shards as the reward, 30 XP per soul shard, or 90 total, with 7 shards each, or 21 total. Yeah. So,
way too much math.
way too much math? Math makes the world go round, okay?
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't like it. That's okay. So, before we figure out what we're going to do with that, we're going to proceed with some other things. For heat, I know you guys were hoping that as you were gone, some of your heat would have dispersed. However, heat remains constant. Heat only reduces by 1 per month unless you spend downtime actions to reduce heat. So, there are going to be a couple of new mechanics that we will be introducing that you guys can use downtime actions on. One of them being reducing heat. To reduce heat, you'll make a society check, basically giving out bribes, smoothing out people's feelings, doing favors, whatever, right? So you'll be doing a society check, and let's see, I believe this will do this. Yep. So you'll be rolling society. If you hit a 12, you remove 1. If you hit 16, you remove 2. I'm sure you can read the rest, but it proceeds higher, higher, and higher. And if you roll a 20, like a natural 20 as in critting, it removes an additional heat. So each member could say if Minji wanted to remove heat, she'd say, I would like to spend 1 downtime action to reduce heat with the Golden Dragons. So it has to be faction specific instead of just total, because eventually we may have literally 6 to 30 factions upset with you for very different reasons, and it just doesn't really make sense to reduce heat with the police also reducing heat with a gang. which is how it works in Blades, but this ain't Blades. So yeah, that's one additional mechanic that you can use for you can use downtime actions for. The other are alternate routes. So what I mean by that is, I don't know if you closed the map like I did, but I'm gonna pop it back up for you. If you see the top left, there is the legend there for aqueduct, canals, railroad, and streets. So each of these are natural travel ways. The only ones that you guys are able to use currently are the streets. So you could say investigate how to use the canals from Huanghe south to Jola. Now, why would that be useful? Well, when you use like a secondary route, you have a higher chance to avoid detection from people who have heat towards you. So, a couple of different ways that you could try to avoid altercations with factions that you don't want to. You could reduce heat with them. You can figure out these different routes. Another benefit to finding these alternate routes is not only does it reduce the sort of detection of those factions, but also it could allow you to traverse from one place to another in a mean that you couldn't before. So, for instance, from the Shinin Gate to Gongwan in the northeast, you could get there using the aqueduct. But if you don't know how to use that, you would have to go north to Jola, north to Huanghe, east to Chongchong, and then south to Gongwan, which is a lot more. So, yeah, so there's some benefits both ways. However, I'm going to make you guys figure these routes out from... Actually, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say you have to start from Huanghe and work out, but then you can't really go from Shinin Gate to Gongwan, can you? So fuck it. I'm good with you guys figuring out. If you see something on here, you're like, I would want to figure out the canal route from Kanto to Chongguan. Then you can do that. Currently, you probably don't have any reasons, seeing as how you don't have much business out there. But you can do whatever you want, right? So yeah, those are the two new downtime actions that you guys can invest in. But other than that, you've got your payoff, all these sick crystals. Do we want to spend downtime to gain XP with them? Do we want to crash shit with them? What are we thinking?
I think we should put some towards leveling up.
Yeah, I would agree. Can we do like last time where we like split it? Do some for
100%.
crafting and
Yeah, so like, sort of assuming that we want to have Yuko cooking at all times, you could use one of the Shaanxi reward crystals or soul shards for that. So you'd have 2 more CR1s left for that. So then Yuko could cook. And then sort of depends on if you guys want to invest in teamwork crystals or materia type shit, or if you guys are more concerned with let's just maintain cooking and then sort of maintain like our hideout fees and then everything else XP. Because it is week 4 now, so there will be an additional payment for the hideout of 10 shards. So just make sure you mark that in your total shards. Actually, I don't remember. D, were you putting that in the...
Total shards, yeah, we have 48 right now for the reward.
Copy that.
We didn't have any soul shards, but we used them.
Okay, cool. I was curious if you were, and you definitely are fucking badass.
So if we broke down the CL5, that would become 3 level 2s. Is that right?
It becomes 2 level 3s.
2 level 3. Okay.
Correct. because like the level 3 is sort of the baseline of a lot of crafting stuff. So
How much is it?
it's like the weapon innovations, armor innovations, teamwork crystals, all of those things take CL or CL3 soul shards.
Am I missing where's the XP for each tier?
So it's sort of calculated based off of the party level. So a CL5 is going to be a party level plus 3 currently, so that's why it's 180.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do
CL3
math
would be-
every time. It's not always the same because as you level, like your experience gain doesn't really change, right? Like you always have to gain 1,000 XP. So
If we broke one down, if we broke them down, we could get one that was worth, or one would be. If we broke down a soul CL5. 3, that would be 240 XP from 3 CL3s.
yeah, so if you broke it down to the 3s, you get that. But if you kept them as is, you get the 360. So it's
what do
more
y'all think?
beneficial XP wise to consume them at their highest soul shard. But if you want to use them for crafting, that would be why you'd break them apart. So it really just depends on if the team wants some more teamwork crystals or upgrade a weapon or an armor, or if it's just more beneficial for everybody to get a little bit more XP and get the hit points up.
At the moment, Toby's just looking to level up. I don't need anything special right now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I would agree.
too low level right now to worry about anything else. We have our 2 attackers with their team.
We have a set of teamwork crystals already too for them too. So.
Right.
So you guys want to just use the CL5s to level up, and then use one
Well-
CR for the cooking, and 2 others to just break down the money.
Yeah.
Copy
Okay.
that. Yeah, so if you guys did that, you'll all gain 360 XP. Everyone will have to use 1 downtime action to consume the shards. And then you'll get 14 from the 2 additional soul shards that is not being used for Yuko cooking. And then add that to your
14
total.
extra shards that we said.
Yeah, so you'll have 2 CR1 soul shards remaining because you'll spend 1 on Yuko cooking. So that would be 14 lowercase s shards to your total, and then reduced by 10 for the weekly payment.
I'm just writing it in the chat so I can notate it later.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, have we talked about how you guys do the XP gaining? How each of you harvest your soul shards?
We have not.
I don't think we have, huh? Does anybody want to discuss that? Go into detail about or how their character does that?
I'm down to, but I got to finish writing this out first.
Yeah, sure. So just to kind of prompt you guys, if you don't have something right now, we can skip it for now until you do. But basically, the harvesting of a soul shard is sort of a ritualistic thing that's personal to each person. So it's not like universal. It's not that everyone does the same thing. So maybe like Minji breaks it down and puts it in a bubble bath or some shit, and then she just soaks that shit in for an hour or whatever, right? And that's how she does it. It's
I have how Minji does it in my head. She is actually bubble bath sounds fun too, though. But I kind of picture her sitting like standard cross-legged, how you imagine somebody like meditating, and she's small enough that the soul shards are kind of big, and they just sit in her lap, and she kind of like smells it like it's like doing aromatherapy for her, and she just breathes it in, and it's kind of like the self-care thing.
hell yeah.
And we sit flagged and we breathe it in.
Yeah, perfect. Love it. That's
I
sick.
think with Dekonga, like he sets up like a religious altar, and then what he does is when he breaks down the soul shards, or at least the shards that he has, he says like specific prayers and starts to chant. And then it's kind of this thing to where like his eyes start to roll back, and then like the area around him, like the lights go dim, and then like the essence of the shards, whatever their soul was originally, it like engulfed him in a way, and then
Yeah.
like he sees like the experiences of each of these beings or creatures that they fought or whatever it was, and like their experience like goes into the fibers of his body, into his brain, into his like the bones, and then he and like at the end of this like ceremony or ritual, he comes down from it and he whispers a prayer of thanks, and then he whispers a prayer of forgiveness, and then
Yeah.
once he's done, covers up his like little altar, and he puts it away in like a special spot.
Yeah, totally. No, I think it's badass. Like, cause he's totally shamanistic, right? So it's like he sets it all up and then he goes on like a vision quest, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, dig it. Fucking dig it.
I love how Blaze is so like perfect, and then mine's like literally, Maxie walks up to it and literally just starts eating it. My Dolan himself, since I'm connected with him, literally it's a rock. He's hungry, so he looks at it. He's like, it's food, and so he walks up to it, picks it up, and just starts eating it. And I'm just sitting there, and I know what he's doing, and I'm just sitting back, relaxing. I feel the energy coursing through me a little bit, sharing the emotions with my Dolan, while he's enjoying his little meal.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were going to stop there. I got to go get some water. But yeah, so if D, if you got something, and then Dog, if you got something, go ahead and say it.
I'm still writing stuff down.
Like literally, when we discussed like how would you guys take your soul shot, I was like, Axie's probably eating that rock right away.
Yeeks.
Better get water as well. I read that.
Hey, better wash it down.
Are we doing the trap house next,
I
or
think so.
Tsukio's vault?
Well, I don't think we have any information on the vault yet, so we have some stuff on trap house. I think that was our next move, was the trap house, and then probably take one of our downtimes and start investing it towards.
How much money did we need for the trap house for the initial cost? I couldn't remember.
I thought we paid that already.
We paid it already.
We did?
Yeah, we paid it up front when we started doing the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
When Minji started investigating for us.
Yes.
I don't know if we have a whole bunch of information, like if we have enough information to do it. I'm hoping maybe we could use like one of our downtimes to get information for that, and then use another downtime towards the vault.
I'm back.
We've already used downtime for the XP.
Yeah, I could hear you the whole
I know,
time.
but like one person do one and one person do another.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Travis. I was asking Levi
Oh, okay.
because I think his stuff is frozen.
Oh,
Eli's been quiet though.
that's unfortunate.
No.
I have
Travis, how many more clock ticks do we need for the trap house?
So you guys are currently at 1 out of 6.
Okay.
Minji used one of her free ones when you guys initially invested in it, but that has been it so far.
So you said 1 out of 6, so we have 5 left.
Yep, 5 remaining.
That means Minji can do 2. One would be a free one would be a regular. The other one would be towards XP, and the rest of us would have to burn our downtime to finish it.
Yeah, so basically if you guys want to do the trap house immediately, without spending another week of downtime and hideout payment, basically, then yeah, everyone would have to use their second downtime action on that investigation, and then Minji would have to use her second and her free one.
Toby's okay with using his actions towards it.
Yeah, I am as well.
Now it's still, I assume, the cooking, right? For everybody.
Yeah, but remember that doesn't go towards our downtime.
Downtime, well, Yuko cooking does.
Oh, so
But-
the normal
but-
crafting doesn't.
Since these notes have been coming in so clutch, I'll allow it to be free this time.
Oh,
I was gonna say if all needs be, I'll burn my hero point to get an extra downtime action.
There you go.
I didn't say what Yugo does for her level up thing. She's got a shrine in her room to her deceased family, and she'll put the Oni mask in front of that, along with the soul shard in front of that, and then she'll meditate. And as she's meditating, that crystal will break down and actually flow into like her tattoos as they glow for a second. And she absorbs that power. She's more aggressive than Dakonga in terms of like, whereas like Dakonga's like maybe taking it in and harnessing that energy. Yuko is like forcefully taking it, and like kind of making it submit to her in a way.
Hell yeah. Is this shrine to your family like the only one that you maintain? Like, is there not one in a public cemetery or something that you visit?
No, she wouldn't have done that. This one would be just for her. It's extremely personal,
Sure.
and you know she wouldn't let a lot of people see it. Just again, probably just the crew would be some of the only folks that would have seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is it kept secret from them? Is this like in your secret? This is like in the walk-in closet. It's not even in your main room. Is it something they even know about, or?
Yeah, it's in the open. It's definitely a shrine that can be, like, she would even answer a question about it. Just say, like, oh, it's just her, trying to do it for her dead family. I don't know how in depth she would go past that. I don't think much, but
Sure.
she would, she wouldn't hide it in that like super hide it like in that
Okay.
regard.
So it's not like it's not a secret. But it's personal.
Yeah, it's personal, but it is open to anyone that comes inside. They would see it.
Copy that. Levi, can you hear us again?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Perfect.
Hey.
So we've been discussing how we consume our soul shards. You have any idea as to how Dog would consume his to gain XP?
Yeah, so Dog would face the rising, the east where the sun rises, and he would break his shard down into small, tiny powdered crystal, and then do a line of it.
Hell yeah. We got a couple of fucking addicts here. Fucking love it, man.
And
No,
then
we're
he,
badasses,
he
right?
says
Like-
a silent prayer to Seiren Ray.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Doing a live for Saren Ray.
Fucking dig it. So assuming that the city is, I guess, on a Earth that's sort of like ours, then the sun would rise from the east. So as you're doing that, I'm gonna use this as a bit of world building because I feel like I've been lacking that. All mechanics, no world, right? So Huanghe is actually located in a pretty favorable position because, and if you've closed it, I'm gonna reopen it again because I close it all the time so I can see things. But I need this fucking map here, man. So anyway, Huanghe and your guys' hideout is located in a favorable position because it's actually not underneath the platform. What platform, you may say, because it hasn't been brought up much. There is a platform above this first level of the city.
Midgard plate.
Exactly. So yeah, there's this lower portion of the world, which I think, yeah, we even have an additional map here. Very cool. Let's pop this motherfucker open too. So this is how the city is on its base level. But for instance, above Shinin, there is a plate called Josho. And sort of in between Flint Falls, Shinin, and Lionhold, there is a plate called Mithril Pride. These plates were sort of put together as parts of each parish sort of alliancing, if that's a word. So basically, Flintfall and Lionhold came together to put together the Mithril Pride plate. Shinin and Lionhold did Josho, and there is 6 plates in total that go in between each of these sort of parishes. And then in between those, and even higher, is a second plate that goes above those 6 plates. So there's levels to this shit, right? But anyway, Hwanghae.
Is it like a sign of unification in a way between like the parishes?
Perversely, it could be sort of preached as that, but
Right.
it's much more a classist and like we're literally above you type of thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So like one of Minji's goals is like she wants to go up there. Like she wants to become powerful enough to get out of these aren't even really the slums, but right, she's like, I want to get out of the slums and be up there, right? So as Dog, as you're lining out this powder, you do get a vision of the sun rising to the east, but as the camera's sort of panning around Dog, showing this off, the camera shows that there is a platform just a little bit north of you guys that literally beneath that the sun don't shine, right? Like that's sort of where you get your more cyberpunky, it always seems a little bit nighttimey, but there's that sort of neon glow, right? Like
So there's like a very small portion of the morning where the sun will actually beam like between the plates, but then once it passes that zenith, we're not getting the sun anymore.
I mean, for you guys, you're pretty much always in the sun's path.
Interesting.
Because how the sun goes over you guys are south enough of the platform that it doesn't affect your guys' vision of it.
Okay.
I'm actually
I thought it extended over, but it stopped short of Hwanghae.
Yes. Let me do this real quick because I should have done this a long time ago.
Hey, Travis,
Yo,
whenever you get a chance, can you add spells to my character? For some odd reason, they're blank.
no spells. Well, that's a problem.
And I can't drag and drop for some reason.
Okay. Let me add this map real quick. Go. Boom. Bow. Show players. Okay. I could have done this 3 minutes ago. But anyway, you see these things. And so yeah, like basically the apostrophe in Shinin is about where Hwanghae is.
Okay.
So those are the different plates from the different parishes that have combined to make these sort of factions, I guess. And then you see Lionhold, which on the other map is sort of a reddish. Well, here it's black because it's all in shadow, which doesn't really make the citizens of Lionhold very happy.
I can imagine.
Because yeah, when they first got here, however many generations ago, they had sun, and now they don't. So yeah, that's not that great for them, but the people up there probably don't care. So let's go to Dukunga, and you said the spells ain't spellsing?
Yeah, like my witch spells, like I only have one.
Do you have a list or something I can put those ones
Yeah.
in there for you?
I'll drop them for you.
Okay.
We can't.
So yeah, that probably is a lovely image though, is dogs powdering out a line, rubbing his nose, and the you see just the platform in the distance and the sort of subtle glow underneath it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, this is the sights I live for.
Huh. I can't fucking do it either. I think she's broke, Captain.
Man, I really don't want to rebuild it.
Oh, it's not
Um,
good. Is that? That's
do you know
I mean,
if
if
it's
any benefit to you, I don't think we're going to be doing combat today.
we might. We fucking might, bro. What's your what's your spell ability? Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious if well, if you want to use that one that's right above it, I can drag in there.
Let's see if I can even add anything. I'm curious as to why it fucked up on me.
I don't know.
Ugh.
But
Uh,
the show must go on.
I can do it now.
You can do it now. That's all we need. So anyway, you guys consume your shards. You spend the rest of your actions to investigate into the trap house. And yeah. So in your investigations, you figure out that you find a good location to deal your substance. Problem is, it's currently occupied. Who is it occupied by? Well, in your investigations, you find out it's the Honam. Imagine that.
shock.
Those guys.
Further along in your investigations, you figure out if you were to take them out and remove them from this building, they probably wouldn't like that. And it would probably result in some heat. Also, a gang fight would probably result in the attention of the Golden Dragons. So, that may also result in some heat. Just some things to think about. But yeah, you figure it out. You figure out where it's at. The next step really is whether or not you want to go there now, or, you know, just sit on your thumbs and pay more per week. Up to you.
I wonder if we could like smoke them out.
What do you intend? What do you mean, good
Well,
sir?
If the place that they're trying to hole up in is unhospitable enough for them to leave, then we don't actually have to fight them to get them to leave. We just have to convince them that that's not a place that they want to stay.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
seeing as how you guys are a 5-man gang, and there are more than a 5-man gang, I'm just gonna tell you now, force is the more simple way, but you could try to talk them out of it. But this is a game of options and doing what you guys want to do. So we could pursue this however you guys would like.
Doug, are you saying more like make the not even really trying to talk to them, but like basically doing some covert op against them, making it so that the place is untenable for them to stay in and becomes free real estate?
Yeah, I mean,
like why go into a stand-up fight when we can just kind of dick with them and make them just leave on their own?
I mean, the Youngblood makes all types of smokes and everything else. Like, literally smoke them out. Just fill their whole little place with smoke, like a stink bomb or something like that, and then they just leave.
Go in, lock the doors behind them, don't let them back in.
I'm going to assume that if you guys start smoking them out, they're probably going to come out, see what's happening, and try to fight you. I don't think they would just leave and never come back. In my opinion.
Or what if we get in good with the Golden Dragons and let the Golden, like, we drop the dime on them. Like, hey, man, Honam's been holed up over here.
Then the Golden Dragons might seize it, though.
I like where your head's at.
I think the Golden Dragons and the Hona might be working.
You know
together.
what? I even love where your head's at. But here's what I'm gonna say. I think that sort of strategery is something we should do down the line. But I think somebody needs to make a downtime action investment into reducing heat with the Golden Dragons to try to sort of establish that relationship.
I would do that. I mean, Dog is all about the law. He's all for law.
Yeah, and Dog
He just doesn't
Dog makes
follow the
perfect
rules.
sense, right? Like your bounty hunter, you've probably communicated with them before.
What's to stop the Golden Dragons from just seizing the house indefinitely?
Well, right, and I don't necessarily want them.
They're right. Minji's on the right path. If you alert them to this location, well, it makes it harder for you guys to deal there.
This is my opinion. It's like one of those things where the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like, if anybody's ever seen Sons of Anarchy, like,
Sure.
they work with the local cops and they say, like, hey, we're gonna make sure people aren't pushing drugs through here. You just have to look the other way when we're doing our biker gang like gun running.
100%, yeah. That's definitely going to be how some shit goes down. Like, there'll be some reduced heat stuff where fictionally you guys are bribing cops. 100%. So to say that you alert them to this means that you would not be able to deal with it. That's not true. It just presents different challenges, I guess, right? Like, now more people are more aware, not just the corrupt ones. But you could try to bribe the corrupt ones to make the, more truthful ones look away or get distracted, right? But if you want to go down that path right now on this one, you will have to wait a week, skip out on a mission, and then spend some downtime actions to try to do that.
I mean, I feel like in the long run it would be worth it. But that's up to the mob boss.
I say Minji's impatient.
I mean, that's a week worth of profit right there that we're sacrificing,
And we're paying more rent. Like, I feel like we go in.
I mean, they're gonna always be trap house number 2,
We're gonna go in. We're gonna get these Honam scrubs out of here, because all of y'all are way better than they are at everything you do. And we are going to set up shop, and then Dog is gonna start making a good relationship, so when the Golden Dragons do turn their nasty eyes on us, we have a good connection, and you can be like, yeah, let it slide. But
Seems like a plan.
that's Minji's take.
I mean, Minji's the boss if she wants to be. She was voted
I say
boss,
you're the
but
boss.
so
I am the boss. I've always been a boss who takes into account the opinions of my underlings. Because if I get too saucy, I might not have any underlings.
it's fair.
So-
Fair point.
At least I do listen, Although I'm not scared to tell y'all, if it was up to me, which I think it is, I think we should go throw some bows.
Whoops. Ignore that.
Dog is ready for a good scrap, but we gotta go
But
in
dog,
prepared.
I want you to lean into this.
Yeah, you guys gotta show the Honam what's up, you know?
I mean,
You're nobody to be
Yeah,
fucked with.
fuck
Oh,
around
see?
and fuck around. Hold on.
So you want me to go in there and break some skulls? Is that what you're saying?
Do what you do best, dog.
Man,
Snort,
Mason's talking my
snort
language.
soul
Not gonna
shards.
lie.
So I do have a question, world building wise.
Mm-hmm.
When we kill people in the city, do they also drop soul shards?
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
There's a reason that like murder and stuff is kind of pervasive. Like,
Oh, yeah.
We're all-
There's a
we're all
reason
made of
why,
sharp
like,
stuff.
Dog's
you
about to look-
guys are special because, like, coming together and sort of having trust with a group is a big thing, right? Because, like, you could be fucking sleeping and your quote unquote homie could knife you and really have a come up real quick, right? So, like, shit's dangerous.
Don't make us mad, Minji.
So, yeah, you killed some fucking Honam. You get to fucking do some lines, bro.
that's
All right. If that's the way we're gonna go, then that's the way we're gonna go.
Oh, we got this one on. You know, me and you at the front, we'll get it done.
I want to give the young blood like fist bump.
Fist bump.
Oh yeah.
So it sounds like we want to go fuck up some Honam in a trap house. However, prior, we have to make a decision on which Yuko cooking we would like to eat.
Oh shit.
the most useful, whatever that is.
That's right, whatever that is.
Whatever that is in this given situation.
So, the Yuko cooking, if you have forgot, we can go speed, which gives you a bonus to your initiative. We can go power, which gives you a bonus to acrobatics and athletics. We can go toughness, which gives you a bonus to saving throws. We have also recently acquired some mushrooms that would change a tier 1 cook to a tier 1S. You can not use that mushroom if you'd like, or you can. It's up to you.
My vote would be for the speed or the toughness, initiative or the saving throws.
Well, we get initiative with Benji, right? So I think we should
You
go.
could,
with
but
power.
you
That
could
way I
get
just
so
start
much
snatching people
more.
up.
Yeah, I think the power would be working really good because Dog has a solid athletics with that trip, man. That should be coming in clutch.
It's true.
If we use the mushroom, does it just upgrade it to like?
S tier.
Yep.
For the 1S.
I honestly,
that was
with
what
us
I was
being
gonna
low level, going into a trap house, I say use the mushroom.
Oh yeah, I was going to.
I vote for power.
I vote for power.
Oh, sorry. Toughness is what that was. That's for the saving throws. My bad. But y'all are going for the saving throws, right? That's what you want.
I think they wanted acrobatics, athletics.
We're going for power for
Oh shit.
They
wanna
want
be
more
strong.
tripping and grappling.
Want stronger, eh?
Power.
I'll
Dog,
just
Minji,
roll with that.
y'all good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
All right.
We are doing the 1S. I'll just use assurance
Copy
plus
that.
the mushroom to get the 1S meal.
Perfect. You don't happen to have any mushroom-inspired dishes, do you?
Not on hand. I apologize, but
No,
she
you're
would be
good.
making something- well,
Um,
maybe like a shiitake kind of meal, style meal.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know, anything on hand, but something like that.
So my wife makes shiitake mushroom with chicken, like soy sauce, little blend with rice that you put over rice. That's just maybe do a little some of that.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. little green onions. Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. You guys have your shiitake mushroom and chicken bowl, and you get your power, and you head out to the trap house. I'm just sort of assuming you do this under the darkness of night, but would you rather go during the day? What are you thinking?
What did our intel tell us about this trap house? When is the highest concentration of people gonna be?
Yeah, like have we stoked it out during the day before? Have you checked that
I mean,
during the
it's
night?
probably highest concentration at night when people are drinking and partying and stuff. But there's, I mean, the city is kind of a 24-hour city, to be honest. Like, people are always out and about doing shit.
So your downtime,
Especially
is gonna
just
be
kind
early
of like
morning.
with the culture of the city, with like the platforms, especially like north of Hwanghae. Like, what is day? Because like the sun doesn't exist, right? So like it's always kind of glowing because of the neon, but like what is a daytime day-night cycle? You know?
I feel like, and this is just gut, not actually anything useful, so contradict me, but I feel like dawn would be a good time because
So like once people are about to start leaving, you think?
right, like they're winding down, they'll have had
They've probably had a night full of drinking.
right, so we might be able to catch them a bit more unawares, but we're not doing it in quote unquote broad daylight, right?
Yeah, totally.
It's traditionally a good time to attack. You'll usually catching someone on the change of guard. You know, some folks are still, the folks that are still there, still a little sleepy. Catch them unawares.
Little
Yeah.
Miss Sun Tzu over here.
She got voted leader for a reason now. Yeah, so badass. So you guys, you wait until dawn. Do you guys sleep the night before? Do you have like the dinner of chicken? Do you wake up with breakfast chicken mushroom?
I would wake up. So I would kind of, if it was me, I would just offset my day a little bit. Go to bed a little bit early.
Sure.
Wake up 3 a.m., 4
Yeah.
a.m. Eat some chicken breakfast.
You got a
and be
big
ready
day
to
planned of murder, you know?
house. That's right. I'm not thinking about murdering so much as just like acquiring a trap house.
That's
Murder
right. Just exterminating.
We don't love them honams.
That's right. Y'all don't. Sick. Fuck yeah. So you make your way over after. Actually, I'm sorry. Does anyone else want to speak to how they prepare? I sort of just took Minji's and said everybody was doing that.
Oh, dog. Usually before a hunt, he'll spend the day like prepping his weapons with a whetstone, making sure everything's sharp and good to go.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Yuko kind of does the same, but is like checking her bombs, her potions, stuff like that. Make sure everything's fit and good to go. All her ingredients.
Fuck yeah.
Toby seeing it as a night where he can finally get a good night's rest, so he's taking that opportunity. He's not gonna be
We
out
see-
partying all
we
night.
see
He's
Toby
got a
just
important mission in
snoring.
the morning. I was snoring
Toby
like
gotta
I
go
was
bang on
reclining
his
back.
door.
He's not troubled about this
laying out
at
there.
all. Fuck yeah.
Gotta go bang on his door in the morning.
Yeah,
Toby, we're gonna be late.
Where the hell are you?
Toby ain't used to be. Toby's used to being up during the hours that everybody's sleeping,
Right.
and then I sleep during the morning a little bit. But we're doing a mission in the morning, so I can't sleep in the morning. I gotta be awake.
Yeah, Toby's a little groggy.
He's being a little responsible, but still waking up a little late.
Hell yeah. Sweet. So yeah, with prep montage complete, you guys make your way over to the trap house. It is in Hwanghae, not too far from your guys' spot. You probably take a couple of different side routes just so, you know, you hope no one's watching you. They can't backtrack you to the hideout. But yeah, you arrive to the trap house. And you guys are on a side alley, so this building here is the trap house.
This one right here.
Yeah. So you should be able to see through the windows and whatnot. And yeah, how do you want to proceed? So you sort of the front door to this is on the south of the map. You guys may not see it, but you guys are basically on the northwest portion of the map. So front door is on the south. There's some windows up there to the north, and probably some other side doors that you could get into if you would want to go that route.
And just as
Everybody knows you have to backdoor a Honam.
That's true.
Just as a note, we didn't use the cat's eye elixirs, so I think me, Dog, Toby, and I forgot who had the last one.
I think it was Minji.
Yes, I think I have it.
Yeah, everyone should still have their cat's eye.
Copy that.
And Dog, you should still have a centipede venom vial as well. If you haven't used that, I'll pump it up.
Spicy.
No, I don't think you've used that one yet.
Hey, Travis,
Yeah.
during that time, could I do crafting for more oil of potency?
Yeah.
Copy. And then probably, like, I don't think we used the elixir of life last time for everybody, did we?
I don't think
No.
so.
I don't think anyone used it. So we still
How
got
many?
those.
How many did I have? I had 8. I gave everybody 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
And then so
I'll just do the oil of potency to see if I can get it.
okay. And then yeah, so just sort of I'm good with you guys kind of walking around the building as a unit without rolling initiative right now, and then if we get ourselves into a combat, we'll do that. But yeah, how do you guys want to go about it?
The
Well,
minus.
just FYI, I can't see on my tablet. Won't let me move the map.
Oh, really?
Describe to me what I'm seeing.
You're sort of in an alley of a city next to a building, plainly. So you can't see what can you see on your tablet?
So I can see all of our characters where we're standing, but like that's centered on the screen, and everything to the left is gray.
Yeah.
We've got like the chat bar.
If I do this, does it move with you? Like, does that move your camera?
No,
Okay.
I just went off screen.
Okay. And you can't move the map?
No,
Does your tablet have Discord?
no.
Okay. You're using Discord on your phone, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me. So I'm streaming in Discord now.
Okay.
If you want to go into where you like view my shit, you can see.
Yeah.
So you should be able to see the map,
Okay.
and I'll try to keep it to where mysteries are still mysterious until they no longer need to be. But
So
Fair.
and that would be fine and minus the 14 shards, right? For that for crafting that. The oil of potency.
correct.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat so I can see it later.
So that's wrong because I'm a witch. Instead of it being 4, it's actually I get 6 batches.
Copy that.
Well, so I hold 4, but I give those 2 1 each,
Copy.
so we have extra for later, so we don't have to keep using it.
Sure. Sounds good.
Because I don't think Maxi can have it because he doesn't hold a weapon.
He is the weapon.
He is the law.
Last session you did give me one.
But you should still have one.
Yeah, you
right?
should have it. I don't think he used it.
I still have it.
So Minji, which way are you gonna tell your boys to go?
I mean, I guess straight. I'll see.
Which
one
way is
that's
straight?
better than... Small?
Which way is straight? Straight
across
down,
the
straight
top.
right.
Right.
Going right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, troops.
I was getting all of my stuff up.
You're good. So, Minji,
The game's still paused.
oopsie daisies.
Oh yeah, we are still paused.
You're peeking into the window here, and as you can maybe see on the Discord, you
Travis, we're
spot
still
some.
paused, man.
Oh no! How about now?
We're good. We
There you
are
go. Anyway, you guys look through the windows and you see some Honam members sort of winding down for the night. Some are probably groggily snoring or drinking or doing what have you, but you recognize them as some Honam assholes.
Yuko's gonna poke Menji and say, "Hey, Nathan, I got some like sleeping powder that we can try first with these guys. You want to try that?"
That sounds amazing. Let's do it.
For some reason, I have control of Nemo's character and my character at the same time again.
Remember, dragon drop on another part of the screen.
Click and drag anywhere on the screen.
Click and drag.
That was what I forgot it was. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember. I can drop off. Thank you.
Hell yeah. So sick. So Yuko, you want to do some sort of sleepy powder thing. How do you want to go about that?
Stand by. Let me see just how big of a burst this thing actually is.
Sure.
5-foot burst. It's not that big actually. That would be like, yeah, it'd only be like where? Yeah, she kind of, as she's kind of looking at it, she kind of sits back and says, "Yeah, you know what? They're a little spread out. Don't think this would be good enough to really catch at least these two that I can see. We can knock one out, but it may not be worth it."
If we go in loud, they'll probably all bunch up, try to fight one person. Then you just put them all to sleep, and whoever's in the center.
That sounds good. I can do that.
So you guys want to make your way around it, kind of recon how the inside looks, and maybe pick a spot to try that?
I'm gonna say maybe get a spec of the whole building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely do it right now.
I agree.
So you can see it a lot more. I don't know how easy this is to see on your phone, Maggie, but I'll zoom in and give you a little look, I guess. So if you don't remember, the tokens with the blue outlines are pretty easily recognizable for being neutral towards you guys or even friendly. And then obviously the red of the Honam means they would probably be very unfriendly. So you notice there are some regular citizens in there partaking mixed amongst the Honam, so it's not purely enemies inside. If you notice these two here, let me make sure. Yeah. So these are closed off windows. Like the windows over here that you're seeing through are just like wooden windows with shutters that you can kind of peer through, but these ones are blocked off. So you cannot see through them.
So we can see the entrance down here, though. Just open doors, or just the like a door.
So yeah, so all the way down here is a door, correct? Your investigations probably actually would have told you that this is the back door into the kitchen. And then the main door is around the corner, to the center of the south wall.
Like a movie. We just gotta leave it out of the kitchen.
So yeah, so like you could force your way or you could the kitchen door is probably easier to get into than one of these other ones, like the one that Dog and Dokonga is at right now. You could probably force your way in there, just not as easily.
Were the windows up here up north like glass?
The windows that you can't see through.
These ones up here up north?
Yeah, the windows up there that I see you now. Those ones are just like sort of classic Western style wooden windows. So they're just kind of really shutters. Yeah.
Levels is this trap house?
It's just one level.
Just one level. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
guys,
like you could see through the window that there's like a raised area, but there's not like a second floor.
Copy.
I think maybe we should go through the north, through the shutters up north.
Yeah, Toby wants to point out we shouldn't try to go through here because they're. Well, never mind, they're gone.
If we go through the shutters towards the north, we have the height advantage.
Right, and the element of surprise.
Of course.
Or we smoke the door. There's only one way for him to come get us, and we fight him at the exit. One or two at a time versus 5 or 6.
That's all a good point. They could surround us if we go up through the north.
We will need an exit strategy.
We won't need an exit if we never go in.
No. I mean from the streets. Make sure we do not become flanked. But I do like the idea of funneling them. It is a sound idea.
Just for tactics, where you guys are at, the first like roof tiling here is it's like open, and then the next one is a wall. So you would just be underneath the roof there. There are barrels here though that would block your path from there to there. Just for the tactics.
Well, Nason, what is your call? Shutters or front door blasting?
Or kitchen door.
Or kitchen door?
So,
I think we should go to the kitchen.
what's the potential of us having Yuko from the back of the house, like, kind of play into Dog's idea of like smoke them out? Do you have something where we could throw a smoke bomb, get people exiting, and then play 300 and funnel them through the hot gate to the front door?
Can certainly try.
So I think if you go throw something in from the north window, potentially they try to go to her through the north window. Some of them might try to go through the kitchen door, but it's a long distance, honestly, from where, say, this guy is down to the kitchen. Like, he would probably try to run up the stairs and jump out the window to go after her.
Got it.
You could use that as a distraction as the rest of you guys go through the kitchen. But if you want to really try to just say, come here, then potentially making some noise in the kitchen and then bonking the first guy or whatever may be more what you guys want to do. Yeah.
I like the idea of trying to, like I said, play 300. We funnel them towards us, kind of try and prevent ourselves from ending up on the receiving end of a bunch of flanking, because that's what got us in trouble our first association with these guys. So
Yeah, totally.
That's my
I think if you guys want to go with that sort of strategy, it's probably best to, make your way in through the kitchen and just sort of
We can
see
get
how
the
it plays
kitchen.
out.
We'll make noise too, and then funnel them into the kitchen.
Sure, that's my vote then.
So you want me to craft up a smoke bomb? We going through the kitchen, or I'm going up north?
We can just all go through the kitchen. And we don't even have to smoke them out. The smoke was just an idea if we thought it could make them funnel, but
Smoke could be.
said that probably wouldn't work.
Sorry to interrupt. Smoke could be a nice, like, escape tactic.
Sure. That's why I got him.
Hell yeah, ninja vanish. So yeah, we're gonna go through the kitchen. Who wants to open the door?
Kitchen.
What is marching orders?
How much noise would it be to make an ancestral warrior?
It's
'Cause
definitely
you-
noise because you're chanting,
Right, but
but is it through the wall? They can hear it. They know specifically. It's not just some drunk asshole yelling. I mean,
Exactly.
it's probably very likely you can do that without someone knowing what the fuck's going on.
okay, cool. Because the idea is to have the ancestral warrior do it first. To go
Also,
in first.
copy that. Also, Minji, do you want to be attached to anyone's back currently before we get into things? Are you being anyone's backpack?
Not yet. No.
Okay. Copy that. I'm gonna pull out that Skelly guard for you, Mo.
Thank you.
And you were wanting him to open the door?
Yeah, he's gonna be the shield, I guess. at the
Copy
moment.
that. Yeah. So
So,
you guys line up in SWAT formation, and you give the Skelly guard the thumbs up, and door's unlocked. Just opens.
nice.
So I'm not sure if you see or not. Here, has vision. There we go. So yeah,
And just so you know, Travis, I've downed Drake Hart and put the oil of potency on the sword.
copy that. Copy. Actually, yeah. If you guys
I would
don't
also oil of potency.
copy that. Yeah, actually,
well as,
we won't do that yet.
Centipede venom.
Just so you want Skelly guard to walk in, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's gonna be up front.
So yeah, as he walks in, and you guys can kind of see what's going on in the kitchen. Looks kind of like your standardized kitchen shit. You got places to prep food, places to cook food, places to clean up dishes. You got a couple of big barrels / kegs for your booze. There also appears to be a trap door sort of in front of the next door that you obviously assume goes into the trap house.
The trapdoor trapped.
Does anybody want to look at and see?
Thank you.
Do there be traps here?
Do there be traps?
Yeah, I mean everybody could roll perception and see what they perceive.
I don't know if that's like a good thing for me, but we'll try.
Should be fine.
I'm not very perceptive right now. But I
Neither's Toby.
Wow.
am Toby.
Hey, you got more perception than I do. I'm blinder than.
So I think you guys are like more focused on the tactics. You're like, okay, stick to the plan. What's my
Toby's
part of the
still waking
plan?
up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Toby's groggy. He doesn't really give a
He's
shit.
groggy. Is it what's going on? Up here against the wall.
So yeah, Dakonga, you with your chanting, you just feel more attuned to the world right now. You know, you're locked in. The trapdoor is not trapped. And I'll even say you, in your investigations of it, you pop it open a little bit and you look down there, and it looks to be where they keep their supply.
Excellent. We will take that later.
Well, finder's fee.
That's nice.
Gotta win the trap house first.
That's
That is
right.
true. So yeah. If you guys want to basically set yourselves up how you'd like, and then I'd say, you know, it's
Final
my
take
understanding that the Skelly Guard sort of starts as the shield, and then once we're sort of ready to fight, we'll just throw everybody in initiative and see how it plays out.
Sure.
Right. And so, like, before it happens, the last thing he does is he blesses his ancestors, like, short bow.
Mm-hmm.
And then he makes the magic, he turns it into a magic web.
Okay.
And then he says, go with peace better.
Copy that. Minji, where would you like to be? I don't know if you can grab yourself right now.
I can.
Okay.
Seems to be the only way I can, like, oh, but there was a wall there.
You closed your own door.
It's hard with a tablet, man.
Nah,
I'm struggling.
It's all good. Sick. All right. So yeah, if you guys would all throw yourselves into this newly active encounter, roll initiative. That would be the sickest. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
2 right from Minji.
We get a +1 from Minji, right?
You get a +1 for Minji, correct?
+1. I thought it was +2.
Actually, I think it is +2.
You tell me, man. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
We'll go with 2 for right now because I don't feel like looking it up.
Copy that.
Oh, look at the dream team.
Oh man, we get more and more sync every time.
The teamwork crystals make it happen, man.
Spicy.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hold on, guys.
So,
Did I even get on the damn board?
Oh yeah, you're 22, my man.
22, my good sir. So, dog, this thing's about to go down. They're sort of here. I'm gonna make Yuko 24.5 so that you guys are next to each other because I don't want that scum in between you. But yeah, dog, do you want to maintain your position, prep in some sort of fashion, or bust through the fucking door and say, fuck this plan?
I already put on the oil of sharpness. I want to put on the poison because the plan is nobody's walking out of the building, right?
Can you do 2 different like applications of wetness on a weapon?
The oil of potency is a 10-minute application or a 10-minute like thing, whereas I think the centipede poison is like almost once it hits,
Instantaneous?
it's done.
It's a one and done.
Yeah. So that
I believe you can with the centipede venom because it's not. I don't think it's the same type of.
So
thing.
like putting on a centipede's not gonna like fuck up your oil of potency.
no.
Yeah, because I think it's a different. I think it has a different tag on it.
I'm good
But-
with it.
I can look it up for you. while
Yeah,
we're-
just for future, I'm good with it going down like that. So yeah, you centipede your weapon of choice. Is there anything else you want to do?
Can I take a dodge act? Is dodge action a thing in Pathfinder?
Tis not, sadly, because I love that action. You could
I guess I don't see
go
anybody
like
on his
one
mark.
thing south and then try to stealth behind that barrel. So if they come in here, they may not see you.
Yeah, I'll do that. I try
Copy
to
that.
make myself look like a barrel.
That's right. Dog's a barrel. Fuck yeah, dog's a fucking barrel.
Out here being a solid snake.
That's right.
That's what I was
Basically, yeah.
Metal Gear and that shit.
So yeah, dog goes Metal Gear and becomes a barrel. Yuko, what do you want to do?
I'll just already in action for when the Ancestral Guard opens the door. She's gonna just toss a blight bomb at the first enemy that is seen.
Copy that.
I'll actually be myself closer right here.
Sure, yeah, because I'm thinking just tactically, where do you kind of envision it landing, you know? Depending on if you guys want it. I mean, you do have
From
you
what
have
you
your cat
saw-
eye stuff if you guys want to prep that to fight in the blight bomb. That's
well,
a
the
possibility.
blight bomb by itself does not make the smoke.
Oh, okay, copy.
Yeah, it's
Copy. So
attached.
you're just doing the blightness, okay.
It's just a poison bomb. From where she remembers, there was a guy around here, but yeah, she's just gonna toss it to the first dude she sees.
Copy that.
After the guard opens the door.
Perfect. So Dekonga.
All right, cool. So first thing is Dikonga whispers a prayer to his ancestors, and then he's going to actually use 2 action bless to emanate around himself.
Copy that.
I'll do the emanation in a minute, and then he's going to, for his last action, he's going to tell his ancestral guard to open the door and ready a shot. I
Copy
do
that. I don't think he can ready a shot yet, but fictionally
No,
he
he's
readies a shot.
Because fictionally he can move first thing and then interact. And
Is
then,
interact a free action or an action? I
no,
don't
it's
remember.
an action.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah,
you're-
I thought
you're-
opening doors were actions.
Yeah, you're manipulating. So where was he? He was
Yeah,
here,
he's right there.
right?
Yep.
Oh, 10.
Walks
10,
up,
opens the
opens the door.
Can he use the rest of his movement to step back?
Yeah, I'm good with it. Fuck it.
Okay, cool. And then let me put the emanation up for you so you have that.
So I'm assuming he like slams it open, trying to make it loud. Yeah,
Yeah, like
for sure. Like you're trying to get their attention. Is kind of what I figured.
exactly.
Perfect.
And emanation first.
And then your emanation.
Is it?
Oh,
It's
go ahead.
just 5 feet.
Yeah, it starts 5 feet.
Yeah, cool. There we go. So
Toby.
let's just start.
Well, Toby is actually gonna go ahead and ready a spell.
Copy that. What do you want to ready?
I want to ready up Tanglefoot.
All right. Toby readies up Tanglefoot. I'm assuming to cast at the first enemy you see.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So this scum up here hears a loud bang. And, protocol is you go figure out what the fuck that is. So he's going to meander down here.
Damn, he's got some movement.
Well, I mean, that's all 3 actions. Yuko, I don't know if that... Yeah, you can see him. So I'm assuming you want to throw it at him, or do you want to try to maintain that for when they're closer? Up to you. You said first one, but I'm down with you being like, no, I really meant like when they're getting up on us. I'm good either way.
I'll stand by on it until someone gets closer.
Copy that. Minji. You hear some shuffled steps coming towards the door. How do you want to prepare?
I am going to inspire courage for everybody.
Fantastic. Let's see if it lingers.
I'm gonna attempt to make it linger.
Oh, that's a linger.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Please oblige me while I look at what I'm doing. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get a little, well, for me, creative with it. I'm going to cast Bullhorn, which makes me really loud.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say, if you ain't a hold on punk, you better get out of here, else your skull's going to get cracked just like them. Where y'all at? To get their attention.
Oh, shit.
Coming out with some straight gangster shit.
You know, with that, we got to get into the fucking fight music because it's going down now.
We have the gauntlet. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
It's my turn. I just stirred the pot and said, all right, guys.
get the fuck out of here. But come back later because we're going to sell y'all some shit. So yeah.
Give the customers a chance to get out,
So the guy that was acting as a barkeep spends 1 action to walk in. So Yuko, if you would like to throw your bomb, and Toby, if you would like to Tanglefoot, then please do so.
Copy. Huzzah! No!
Damn, he was too fast. You were expecting them to come from that one scum, but not from behind the bar. It was a different angle.
I'll actually use a hero point for that one.
Copy that. Hero point that shit.
We'll redo that one. See if we can get something better. 19.
That's a hit.
Hey!
Woo woo.
And he gets the poison at the end of his next turn.
Copy that. Let's see. Can I mark? Persistent damage. Hopefully that reminds me. I don't know what that actually does, but. So yeah, Toby, roll that damage because you did hit as well. So that is the 1 damage, which actually it's 2 damages. I'll be adding the damages to these. And then Tanglefoot does something else, right? Yeah, so it takes a 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed for a round. Copy that. However, it gets here, and let's see, what does it want to do? It's going to 1 and 2 slice at Yuko, 3 and 4 slice at the skeleton guard.
Okay.
All right, so it's going after the guard. So yeah, it's gonna pull out its neck splitter and attempt to split the guard's neck. Oh, and it do. Comes in, angerfied, getting slapped around with tangles and foots and things. And then he's going to swing secondarily with his short sword and miss the guard with that one. So, quick little slap to the guard. Not too much. The next lad.
Guard is dead.
Guard's dead. 7 damage?
Only had 4.
Well, he opened the door very successfully.
And it took the hit.
And he took a hit, that's fair.
Successfully.
That's right. You hear some more footsteps come a-running. Where's this lad? Oh, he's here. Okay. And he comes around the bar. And then he's gonna maneuver like this into a little fancy flanking position. Actually, Dog, this guy ran right past your reach if you want to come out from hiding and attack of opportunity him.
Take his ass.
I would absolutely love it.
Fuck yeah.
But my browser is locked up right now.
All right. Well, I can make a roll for you if you don't mind.
I do not mind.
You, I'm assuming you put your potency and stuff on the Khopesh oiled? That's the
Yeah,
one?
Khopesh oiled, but I didn't roll for the poison on it either.
Does the poison add anything, or is it just like saving throws after it's
I
hit?
think it's like a DC 19
It's a save, bro.
Okay.
fort save.
Okay, so this will be the attack, which fucking crits.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah.
Which is. Oh, this dude runs through the door and he just gets clotheslined and his head goes flying. His head goes flying into the fucking cleaning trough over here.
And I want to give like a head nod to Menji, like this is what you asked for, this is what you get.
Yugo is super pumped at that one. He's like, oh yeah,
He just,
anarchy!"
yeah, like fucking Dog was a barrel, comes out from its fucking barrel disguise and just cleaves the guy, takes his head right off. Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
So this guy who's way the fuck over here is going to just run forever. Hell yeah. This guy, also way the fuck over here, also going to fucking run for a long time. And back to Dog, the killer.
Is there anybody else in the room for me to attack currently?
Yeah, right there next to
one,
you.
Up to your
The fucking cook
north,
at the end says there.
northwest.
I want to hit him with a snagging strike.
Copy that. Could snag that motherfucker.
And my browser's still locked up.
Copy that. Mo, do you want to do it? You know how his shit works pretty good.
We're just going for the straight hit.
I think the snagging strike. Is that just a normal attack, but it
Yes.
snags?
Snagging strike is you have one hand free and the creature is within, but yeah, you make the strike. If it hits, the target becomes flat-footed.
Okay, so it does hit. Does the snagging strike also do damage, or is it just
Yes.
you grapple?
Yeah, every strike does damage, and when it says make a strike, it does damage.
Oh, Did you hunt this guy?
I didn't hunt anybody yet.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right, so you spend one action to hunt this guy, okay? And then with that hunt, you snagging strike him. And with that sick hunt damage, you fucking dispose of him. What's that look like?
Oh man. So the first dude that ran through the door got like his head cleaved off, right? And the next guy, like when he walks in the doorway, I snag him by like the collar of his shirt and just run the Khopesh like right through the center of his face.
Ooh. Bloody. You guys are going to have to spend some time to get the blood out of the floor here.
Holy shit, boy.
So
we
that's...
can deal with it. It's fine.
Still got one more action.
Yeah, you got one more action there, dog.
Can I re-stealth behind the barrel? Can I become a barrel again?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
If we're going snake, yeah, let's do it. Roll high.
Just, crit again. Wait, do you have the option? Do I have to roll it?
He can't.
Oh, you know what? I can't because I did the 100 mark on the first time. So
What do you
it
mean?
was 100 mark.
100 mark swing.
Oh yeah. I would still have one more. Yeah. But I am still locked.
All right, I'll roll you.
I don't know what's going on with my browser.
You do not successfully become a box again.
Oh.
It seems that they have noticed you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, you know what we even didn't do? You could have rolled again on that guy because you're attacking the same one that Yuko attacked. Next time.
And what was that crit? The crit, Yuko could have done something too.
Well, I mean, that guy was already dead.
I know,
So-
but just for funsies.
For funsies.
I think I would have had to have rolled as well.
Right, yeah. But yeah, Yuko, it's on you.
Oh man, that oil is making its money right now.
Yeah,
Damn right it is.
Holy shit. Yuko is going to actually craft that smoke bomb using a blight bomb, and she's going to pop it onto this dude here. You do? Hit this cat.
Yes.
10 foot. 10 foot first for the smoke bomb? Yeah.
And was there any damage with that or
Yes.
Copy.
Sorry. And so
No,
he
you're
also
good.
is taking the
persistent damage?
persistent.
I mean, if he gets the time to even persistently get damaged,
And then she will use her. It's one action. So she'll actually tap her Oni mask, raise her Ho-Ho Station, a little more AC, and
Fuck
then
yeah.
she will use a blowgun. She'll load up her blowgun dart with a centipede venom, and let's try and pop one more into this guy here.
Copy that.
Should have done that first. Oh, well.
So
Just
he
roll
does have
concealment.
concealment now, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll have to roll that DC.
Oh, that
Which I
hurts.
Wish I could have gotten that with the.
That hurts.
What do you do?
Go ahead and roll with fortune. I'll say you
Okay.
perceive him so fucking well.
Sure.
You really know where he is.
Well done, darts. Fortune. All right. Go.
That's it.
19. Hey, sweet. He is 5. And then, sorry, I gotta pull up the Centipede Venom again. He needs to make a DC 17, I think.
Okay.
Hey,
You don't.
takes another 4 points of poison damage.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. Who is this? This is this. He gonna run to here. All right, Dukunga.
I'm going to increase this by 5. And what else will I do? What else will I do? Quick question. Can I have Bane and Bless on?
I don't think so. I think you
'Cause
can only
one
have
is for
one.
enemies, one is for allies.
Well, I
And
was
then-
gonna say I think you can only have one sustained spell at a time, but I don't know if that's true.
Bane, it's not sustaining. Bane and Bless are duration 1 minute. You
I guess for now,
you
let's
can
just.
concentrate for an action to increase it, but it stays for a minute.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm asking is because, like, if I can put Bane on Nurse Goodberry and have her run around and then like increase the Bane, and then while she's running around hiding and shit like that, it fucks with the enemies. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you can because they're both concentrates. I think.
That's fine. Then the next thing,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
100% sure on that though.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna step here, whisper some quick prayers to my daughter, and I will give her Stoke the Heart.
Stoke it
So
with the blazes.
yeah, you'll have that until my next round, basically. So you'll get that +2 status bonus to damage.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. I just wanted to read it.
Oh, it's a great spell.
I know.
Put it on your
Now
phone.
everybody knows it. So now everybody knows what I'm thinking.
Toby.
Well, Toby sees everything going off, so we're gonna act together and start moving forward.
Copy that.
Just get a view thing. I'll probably just tell Max to go up a little bit more so we can get a better view, and then that's my turn.
I'm gonna remove these dead Honam so we get a little bit clearer picture here. Copy that. So now it is on this guy. Persistent damage happens at the start or end of a turn.
I thought it was
Because they save at the end.
Let's
correct.
see.
Persistent
it says
damage
right
comes
here.
from their first next session.
Instead of taking immediately, you take it at the end of each of your turns. Copy that.
There you go. Yeah, conditional.
All right,
rolling
so
damage
he's
dice
going
new each
to-
time.
Excuse me. He's gonna walk over here into the danger zone. And he doesn't like being poked and prodded by Yuko so much, so actually, how much was that? Was that one action? That was 1 action's worth. So he's going to attempt to punch you with his knuckle dagger.
Tis a miss.
He misses. He tries one more time. He swings. He misses. And he dies from the effort. From the poison.
Yay.
You see like his face just gets drained of all life, and he's kind of got this greenish tinge of poison come curdling out of his mouth as he falls to the floor on top of his other Honam member as bodies begin to pile up.
She just got this insane smug look on her face from that one.
Minji.
All right, now, assuming I can move me, I was able to move me a minute ago, and now it's not working.
All right, where would you like
I
to
want
go?
to become Yuko's backpack.
All right, you attach yourself to Yuko.
Excellent. So, Yuko, you've already done a ton to your weapon. Does it do me any good to cast magic weapon on you, or not really?
No, because I got the potency on, which is basically the same.
You can't stack.
Well, then I will take the Konga's advice and cast it on my own shit.
Atta girl.
And now I have a magic bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's coming here hot with these damages.
I know, it's like,
Toby's still walking up. We haven't done anything, me and Maxie, yet.
hell yeah. 666. So, this lad, he's like, man, what the fuck is going on over here? He runs, but he doesn't enter. He's like, that seems bad. I think I'll just attempt to hit this little girl here, but she has a little bit of cover. So he's going to walk here, take one swing at you with his neck splitter. You do have a little bit of cover for this, but it doesn't matter. Because he probably slips on a pool of blood, honestly.
I guess it would be a lot there.
And yeah, he's not very fucking happy about that. But who cares? So, this lad now goes here and here and here. And let's see, what is that? So that's that. And this is that. So I can't do that. So he's gonna come here. Sweet. So I haven't done this yet, but whoopsie daisies. Some people have left the building. The non-Honams. You see them
So
running
bad,
by as, as you guys have been fighting, they've been leaving, I forgot. However, I am going to do one thing, and you guys will know what it is. This is going to be a roll to determine whether or not the Golden Dragons know of this fight. So I'm currently rolling a 1d8 because I should have rolled a 1d10 at the beginning, or at the end of round 1. So anyway, now it is sort of more likely that they find out. So if on this 1d8 I roll a 1, then they are notified of this fight. That does not mean they will be here instantly, but they will be a coming. So let's find out. They don't know. So yeah, the Golden Dragons do not know. However, it is 8:01. And this is when we must end, and where we must end our episode until the next time.
Awesome work, y'all.
Yeah, you guys, man.
Came in representing, man.
You know what's funny? This encounter is the same, sort of, as the one where y'all got the shit beat out of y'all. Same thing. Just different strategies. You know,
just
tactics.
A little bit of tactics made a difference.
Yeah. You know,
Well, and the dice
you do
also
the
didn't just
surrounding
beat us.
and not be surrounded. Things work out.
We learned our lesson.
I'm such a big fan of the fun funnel, honestly.
It's really working out, man.
I mean, it's a good time until you run up against a fireball guy.
Two dudes.
Like right now, you guys are fighting idiot grunts. So yeah, they're probably going to be pissed off and just run into the meat grinder, but there'll be some smarter foes down the way.
Oh yeah.
We would anticipate that.
Hell yeah.
But Minji was definitely feeling it tonight, hence the shit talking and like, I am getting me my trap house.
Oh, I mean,
today.
this is like step one, right? Like, this is Minji's about to become a drug lord, you know?
Like this trap house too. It doesn't look as dingy as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, no, you can't. Your
Very
first
nice.
trap house can't be a piece of shit.
No, for sure.
This is very nice for a trap house, to be
Very
honest.
classy.
Peace out,
Oh,
John.
yeah.
Bounce.
We run a classy organization here. We're not your downtrodden crackhead house. No. we're
That's right.
Aw,
A real classy joint.
Class
you mean to tell
drug
me I
dealers.
can't keep the handcuffs that are on the coffee table in the middle of the room?
We sell coke here, you understand? This is a high class establishment.
Go just strap somebody down and make them store it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the next trap house could be a shithole, you know?
That's where you cook.
Like, right now, you guys have more time, so you can, you know, really invest your time into this. Make it nice.
SDA is becoming a dream team in full.
That's right.
It's not a trap house, guys. It's a trap home.
There you go.
It's not a trap house, it's a trap home. I love it.
Hell yeah.